Welcome, cartel members, Anons, Facebook friends, all that good stuff. Thanks for joining me. My name is Julio. I am the Theorizing Theorist, and today we're going to dive right on into this. I don't have much time or much memory, and I want to go ahead and get right to the sauce. So you guys have obviously heard of Kylen Schulte, I believe her name is, and let's see here, what's their names? Crystal Beck. Kylen Schulte and Crystal Beck. They supposedly, allegedly, maybe have identified someone else as a suspect other than this Cindy Sue Hunter. Now, read this article. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I want to get to the good parts. But basically what this article is saying is she feels victimized because she was the main suspect at one point. Or in my opinion, she was the main suspect because of what they discovered that she did. And we're going to dive right on into her actions and why she was a suspect and why I think she still is the number one suspect, even though all this stuff with the McDonald's dude happened. I don't know. I'm not buying it. So let me show you what I got here. Let's see here. Hunter began. Oh, so it shows her hunt for them. And then she goes, let's just read this part right here. Wanted to feel their energy and get a sense of where they were. She then drove as much as the mountains, driving around for a number of hours, whereas talking out loud to the girls, begging them to give me a sign as she wound her approach by means of the wilderness. Hunter described feeling one thing she couldn't fairly clarify. When I went to turn on Lake Warner, I don't want to say I had voices in my head, but I was told to go straight and hurry, she stated. It just kept repeating. I'm going towards Sand Flats Road, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a flash of silver through the trees, and I saw a campsite down a tricky little side road, very easy to miss, and that's when I found their car. Hunter then stumbled upon Schulte's physique and ran again to her automobile. She locked the doorways and referred to as police. When officers arrived, they discovered Beck's stays in accordance with Hunter. In the aftermath, Hunter was celebrated by the neighborhood as a hero for finding the ladies and bringing some semblance of closure to their household. But her small art supply store wasn't able to weather the pandemic, which I think is bullshit, and Hunter was compelled to shut and go away from the city, and that's what she did. She left town. Suspicious. Then a week after she moved into a new place, her life was actually upended. They served me with a warrant last month and told me I was a suspect. Hunter instructed the Daily Beast. It scared me so badly. I felt like I was going to be framed for this freaking murder. 3 carloads of Grand County Sheriff's deputies confirmed. They said that my story kept changing, which it did not. That's her hearsay on her part. They're saying it did. In accordance with Hunter, who stated she had taken images of the crime scene along with her telephone to formally document her discovery. So basically, she saw the bodies, or there was photos of the dead bodies that she had taken on her phone, and she said she did it to formally document her discovery. Obviously, she killed him or was involved, right? They said that my phone pinged up there near the murder scene, and I said, of course it did. I told them I went up there walking several times a week in the summer. Of course, right there. They told me it wasn't unusual for people to take pictures at a crime scene, so they thought I might be hiding something. That it was. This thing is all messed up. I don't know who rewrote this from the Daily Beast, but watch the Daily Beast. But basically, that part is what I wanted to read to you. Hunter's telephone, who was seized by the deputies, stated she had been handled horribly. All I did was find them, and because of the way I found them, that made me a suspect. They don't believe in the supernatural way that I found them. That doesn't make sense to them, so that made me a suspect. Yeah, it's a little suspicious. Anyway, this Pinkusk whiskey guy also doesn't make any sense. So she said a stranger was near her at the campsite, right? A weirdo, right? But she worked with the dude at the same McDonald's, didn't know his name? She couldn't have told the people, hey, fucking Pazinski's here, dude. Can you believe that? So that does not make any sense. They're being very coy. They saying they worked at the identical McDonald's. Did they work there at the same time? Did they know each other? If so, oops-a-daisy, there's a flaw in the story, because she would have, Kylen, whoever texted their friend saying that there's a weirdo next to them, would have texted that it was Pazuski, however the fuck you say his name. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't him. Maybe he had a mask on. Maybe he looked different. Maybe she didn't really know him and they worked together. You know what I mean? They worked like different shifts. Who knows? But what I think is Cindy Sulu, whatever the fuck her name is, and this guy probably did it together, and she either suicided the dude, and plus I want to know, who did he tell? And what details did he tell? I understand there's private details you can't know, but at the end of the day, the Grand Sheriffs requested that this case remain open, so I suspect that they're still suspecting somebody. So that's all I really have for you guys. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, follow. And if you want to donate or throw me a tip to the tip jar, got a PayPal, a Cash App, and a Venmo link down in the comment section down below. Would very much appreciate any and all donations. Even $1 would help. All money stays with the channel, of course. Right now, I just bought a microphone I'm about to unveil. It's a... Let me see. I can't even say the name. It's a JLab. Talk Go USB microphone. So trying to unleash that when I go live. I'm trying to still work towards getting that Starlink satellite so I can get better speeds instead of just 4G. But yeah, that's all I have for you. So with that said, as always, you guys know the routine. To God be the glory.